back to the podcast. This is episode number 19. As you can see, the thing's almost filled up, and soon we'll be on to a new one. But episode number 19. With
Saint Lucifer, the Outcast.
yeah, that's your name, right?
Yeah, that's my stage name.
Your alias.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. How did you come up with that?
It's funny because I watched the show Lucifer. It's on Netflix. It's a really good show. And one of the episodes is called Saint Lucifer, and he's like talking about how he's trying to be like a good devil or whatever. And I thought about it more. I was like, when we're born, what do they call us? They call us like angels, saints. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, Saint Lucifer. I'm like, that's like perfect for me because I'm good and I'm bad. I'm like both.
Yeah.
I'm like, so that's like perfect. I'm like, I think that's my stage name.
Yeah.
And then the Outcast is I've always felt like I've never belonged in anywhere. I've always felt like basically an outcast. So I just threw in the Outcast. I really like the names like Ski Mask the Slum God.
Yeah.
I really like his name. I like his like two-parted name, and I don't like Little. I don't like the Little. I'm not gonna put Little.
No Littles or Youngs or anything.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
But then I came up with Saint Lucifer, and I was like the Outcast. I was like, fits perfectly. And I'm like, if people want to call me short, they call me Lucy for short.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So like when you do a concert or whatever, that the crowd can chant that.
Yeah, kind of like Lucifer has a Baby Pluto.
Yeah.
Sort of like that.
Or just Uzi.
Yeah, or Uzi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, cool. Yeah, I think that's a big part of like creating your image when you want to become a musician. I always say this to all the musicians I've had on, like, most of them are like understood that and had good names, but I always think that's one of the best things is to have a good name that people can chant.
Yeah.
Because if you have something like too ridiculously long,
yeah,
like you're not going to be able to catch on.
Yeah.
Like first of all, people have to type that in to search in your music.
Yeah.
So it has to be something they know how to spell.
Yeah.
And like can remember. And also like if it's something dumb, like they're not gonna care. Like something like another Lil or Young or whatever, like it's like people are gonna be like, all right, come on.
Yeah,
like,
I also think my name's really grabbing. Lucifer. You don't really hear anything about like that name because that's like the name of the devil or whatever.
Yeah.
So like people can be like, what? Like his name's like Lucifer. Like that's kind of crazy. So it's gonna kind of pique their interest to like check my music out.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, before we get too deep into it, I usually I have this like thing of 50 questions that I ask people. I don't ask them all 50 questions, but just to get the juices flowing. You've seen some of my episodes, right?
Yeah, I've seen Luke's episode and I've seen Social Ice's episode.
Yeah, so I just have them pick numbers 1 through 3, and then they're just 3 random creative questions just to get the conversation going, just in case people are nervous or whatever.
Yeah.
Just usually do whatever. So 3 numbers.
3 numbers. 9, 3, and 14.
Okay. Number 9. What do you think you're much better at than you actually are?
What do I think I'm much better at?
Yeah.
Freestyling. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm decent, but I'm not like good, like great. Like a lot of people, like I have one of my friends who's really good at freestyling. He spit off the dome like nothing. Like almost like kind of like Juice WRLD. He can spit like that. And I'm like, man. And I go in pretty good, like solid for like a few bars, and then I just lose it. Like after that, I just start repeating.
It's hard. I imagine, at least.
Coming up with stuff, like being like creatively, like every single line being different, but still in the same, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing in the world, I swear.
One of the things that keeps me from music like that I just don't have is syllables is very hard for me.
Yeah.
Like to make syllables match up and stuff like that. And
sometimes,
leave
it
words
gets
out
complicated. And then there's so many words, and then you're like, damn, that could have worked, but you just don't think of it at the time.
And sometimes you have to leave words out or add in like little filler words like or like just to make it all fit right. And my brain doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Can't do that. And you said number 3, right?
Yes.
Do you think aliens exist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
If you don't, you're a weirdo.
They confirmed UFOs like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
The government did, yeah.
No way.
It was crazy, yeah. And then you said number 14, right?
Yes, sir.
What are you interested in that most people aren't?
What am I interested? Just in general, like
Yeah,
people.
anything. Like me, it'd be playing cards. I have like
Mhm.
400 decks right there.
Uh, Damn, that's tough because a lot of the things I'm interested. A lot of people I surround myself with. They're interested in basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Um,
people tend to do that. Surround yourself
so
with people who have
I'm like,
who are
it's kind of
like-minded.
yeah. I guess with I want to say music because a lot of people they aren't as in. I don't feel like a lot of people of my generation are as into it as they say they are. Like a lot of people say like, oh yeah, like either whether regardless if they're listening to it or they're wanting to make music. I don't think they're as interested as I am
Yeah.
about it. Like I'm very passionate about it. Like I've been rapping since I was like 11. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So like I mean the passion I have for it is like out of this world. You know, I've
Yeah.
been fascinated about rap ever since I first heard "Not Afraid" by Eminem.
Hmm.
It was the first song I heard,
Yeah.
and that's what got me hooked. And I've
Yeah.
been hooked on rap, hip
Yeah.
hop ever since.
I think that was probably one of the first ones I heard too. Was Not Afraid. That I can remember at least.
Yeah, it was on like MTV. It would play every morning. I remember I'd be at my grandma's waking up for school, and MTV would be on because my mom would be getting ready for work and stuff, and Not Afraid Love the Way You Lie would be like one of the top.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they'd be playing because it was
That was
back
the
in
one
like
with
2010.
Rihanna, right?
Yeah, and they'd be playing, and I'd be like just like listening, like bumping to it, and like just have it like I'm like, man,
Yeah.
that's like really good. And then that's what got me into rap. Like that's what opened my door into rap was Eminem. Like
Yeah.
after I saw Not Afraid, I was like, you know what, I want to learn the whole song. And I learned it.
Do you think he's one of the best?
Oh, I think he's a goat. I
Oh,
won't
yeah.
even cap about that. I think if Juice WRLD was still alive, I think he would be like number two next to Eminem, but now he's not.
Yeah.
So it's like I still don't have a number two. It was Eminem, then it was Juice. Because Eminem kind of pioneered that freestyle sort of. You
Yeah.
know, he was kind of spitting really fast, always off the dome. You know, he was really good at
J.
freestyle.
Cole was really good too. I like J. Cole a lot.
J. Cole, yeah, he's really good too. But in my opinion, for how Juice could spit for hours and hours and hours on end, and just
Yeah.
all of it made sense. That's why I
Yeah.
put him as number two. And Eminem being, Eminem.
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever gonna top. In my opinion, no one's gonna top Eminem unless there's another Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe Stan.
Maybe Stan, yeah, another
Yeah.
Stan come in.
Yeah.
I've seen some Stans on YouTube. I heard them make a Nick Cannon diss on Nick
damn.
Cannon back when like him and Nick Cannon were beefing. It was a
Yeah,
Nick Cannon diss, and I thought it was Eminem at first. I was like, is it Eminem? Eminem dropped a track. I didn't know that. And I looked it up on Apple Music. It wasn't there. I was like, man, this is another Stan. Goddamn, got me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
They really be trolling.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually like more like lyrical stuff, which is why I like Eminem so much
Mhm.
and J. Cole and stuff, like people that actually say something.
Yeah.
And not just like, I mean, they're good bars. Like it makes you like,
Yeah.
oh dang, like.
Yeah.
But
Makes you
like
think.
it when the entire song is just about money and drugs and
Yeah,
girls,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
That kind of it gets too repetitive. It's not.
first of all, why do you want to live that life? Like, why are you bragging
Yeah,
about that?
it's like okay, so like it's complicated. It gets complicated because like I want to live life like I have a lot of money. I don't have to worry about problems, but I don't want to be talking about money like that. Like there's always gonna be issues around the world, and you know talking about money and women and shit like that. That ain't gonna fix anything. That ain't gonna change anything. It's gonna stay the same all the way around. You know what I mean? So I get tired of hearing it. I mean, it's fun when like you're in a high mood with like your boys or whatever, and you know you're just you're trying to bump or it's Saturday night and you're driving or whatever, and you're like put on some I don't know like Lil Baby or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Lil Baby, but I'm like if I'm trying to get like hype, I probably would.
Yeah.
Mainly for me, even when I'm trying to get hype, it's always Uzi, Ski, X, Juice, like Peep. Those are like literally the top five.
I listen to Uzi's old stuff a lot. I like his older like stuff like that.
His
Those are
his
really
original,
good.
yeah. That's what I listen to a lot too. A lot of it is mainly like emo, like rap.
Yeah.
Basically, is what I listen to.
I listened to Nav for a little bit too. Nav was pretty good.
Nav, I tried getting into Nav like back in like junior year. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get into him. He really never grabbed my attention like that.
He was kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
There's a few ones that I listened to him regularly, but I didn't like.
Yeah, I heard him on Lemonade with Don Toliver.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I mean, I like Don Toliver's hook. That's why I like it.
I like a lot of happy rap, like Kyle and Lil Yachty.
Kyle, I like Kyle. Kyle
Yeah,
goes in.
yeah.
I really do like Kyle. I like
Yeah.
Logic too. Logic,
Yeah.
Logic.
Didn't he retire though?
He retired. Yeah, that kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
He was my favorite for a long time. He kind of got me through some stuff back in like 2015, like when
Yeah.
I found out about him.
Yeah.
And so I would bump to him all the time,
Yeah.
and throughout high school that's all I listened to. And
He was
then-
smart about it though. Like he got a
Yeah.
family and he jumped
Yeah,
out.
he had a
Like,
he got a kid, and then
Yeah.
Juice WRLD came. Juice WRLD came into picture in like 2017, and I
Yeah.
started. All I listened to was Juice WRLD. I have like a bunch. I have like 300 songs of underground Juice WRLD on my phone,
Yeah.
and that's all I listen to now.
Yeah. So you have music out already? Are you on like
I have one song out. I have an album coming out soon.
on SoundCloud or Apple or what?
Apple
What do you
Music.
want?
It's on all major platforms and stuff,
Mhm.
and I'm hoping to get my album out by June. That's
So do you use DistroKid? To get your stuff
DistroKid,
out?
yeah.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people use.
yeah. My producer got me into DistroKid.
Yeah.
At first, it was me and Social Ice.
Yeah.
We were working on music together, like during COVID, and I was the one who's mixing and mastering everything. But it got to the point like I didn't know half the shit I was doing.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
Oh, you can curse on here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like I'm just like I was frustrated because like I was like watching videos, but I was still getting frustrated because it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to sound, like professional.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna look for a producer. So I found a producer, and we've been working together ever since. We made one song, came out fire. I never dropped it though. It's still like kind of like hidden or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Christmas came, and I was like, fuck. I was like, I want to make a song kind of like X, like a ghetto Christmas night
Mm.
or ghetto Christmas carol. I was like, I want to make a song like that, and we made a banger to that one. And that one, I'm
that
not
the
gonna
one
lie,
you
that one
dropped?
went hard. Yeah, it dropped.
Yeah.
It went hard. It's I feel like it's underrated because it's just me, but
Yeah.
like low key, it hit differently. And then I kind of got like a Lil Peep vibe song coming out
Oh, yeah.
soon. Like I was telling him, I was like, that's a song I want to drop before I drop the whole album. Like that's gonna be like the only single I drop from the album is this Lil Peep song. And I'm hoping to get it out in like a few weeks. That's the game plan, is to get it out in a few weeks, and then after that, by the end of May, we'll get the whole album done.
Okay.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we gotta plan it out.
Are you still like researching and stuff into mixing and mastering, trying to learn it, or do you have someone else doing that for you?
Nah, I have my producer do it for me.
Oh, yeah.
He makes my beats. He does everything, and
Yeah.
I pay him for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want like a really good sound, and I don't feel like I have the time to like wait on learning shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste more time trying to perfect, mixing, mastering when I could already be making music, spend, a little extra money, work, grind, make a little extra money, and then spend that extra money on myself, invest in myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And make music.
Yeah.
That's the game plan.
Yeah. So, when he makes a beat for you, is it just like he just makes one? He's like, "Hey, you like this?" Or do you like?
Like so.
Do you tell him like, "I want this"? I have these lyrics written down, or I'm thinking of this kind of song, and I want it to be like this type beat, like a Kyle type beat, or something.
Yeah, so so I'll go in and we'll chat for a little bit. We'll talk for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, well, this is the beat like I'm going for. Like I'll show him a song or whatever, because most of the time he doesn't listen to any of my music.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he knows of it, but he doesn't like really like listen to it like that. He listens to more like because he works out a lot, so he listens to more upbeat stuff to listen to.
Does he make his own music too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a band and everything.
Dang.
He's really cool.
So is he older?
He's older, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his exact age, but yeah, he's definitely older than me, and he's been doing this for a while. So I trust him, and
Yeah.
I trust what he's doing, because the first song we ever did was really good,
Yeah.
and ever since that I'm always gonna work with him,
Yeah.
but yeah, we go in, we talk for a little bit, and then we start talking about beats. And then he'll start going. He'll do different melodies. He'll ask me if I like what I think about this, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll be like, oh shit, like yeah, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
And I'll go in. I'll start like humming a melody or whatever, and I'll get on the mic, record like a verse or a hook or whatever, and then we'll call it a day. Go on the next day, and then I'll have everything already written down and record it all in one day.
Yeah. You guys ever use anything weird to do beats? Like I've seen some people do water bottle, like
Not yet.
Or like
I want
paint
to. I
something?
want to do something unique. So for my album, every song's gonna be different. Like there's not gonna be a song that's gonna be same. There's not gonna be a beat that's gonna sound the same. Like every beat is gonna be like original to itself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I don't know. Like kind of okay. So like kind of like Juice World. Juice World's beats, they're all sort of the same. Even though they all fire, they're all sort of the same. They all sound the same. And I don't want my album to kind of be like that. I want it to be unique in itself. I want every beat to be unique in itself. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going with.
Do you have a name for the album yet? Or have
Where
you
my dreams
released it?
took place.
Where my dreams? Okay, that's cool. Pretty good. What's the meaning behind that? Just where your dreams?
Um,
Like, is it about like where your dreams took place?
yeah,
Is that San
basically.
Antonio?
So at first it was gonna be called Cracked Records.
Mm.
And it was gonna be talking about like a lot of heartbreak. I was going through a lot of stuff, so I was gonna be talking about heartbreak, and I'm still am, but
Yeah.
but at first that's why I was gonna call it that was because like I've been through a lot of shit,
Yeah.
and then I used to so when I moved to my new house I used to sleep in the garage because my grandma's house wasn't built yet because they built her house behind
Yeah.
my house, and so I had to sleep in the garage while she took my room. And so I detail cars. I detail my own
Oh,
car
okay.
and I do other people's cars. And I had just done finishing my car, and I turned around and I looked in there. I was like, man, I was like, I can't believe I used to like sleep in here. I was like, my bed used to be there, and I was like, wait a minute. Where my dreams took. This is where my dreams took place. Because this is really where I started writing.
Yeah.
Really started perfecting my craft. Like this is where I really like actually went for it. This is where I practiced for the first time when I did the talent show for the first time. I was like, yeah, this is new title, new album cover. I'm like, I have my buddy from high school who's doing my album cover. Like I'm really in anime,
Yeah.
and so I'm having him do it in the anime style.
Okay.
He drew me in anime and everything, like so it was really cool. And so he's gonna be doing my
Yeah.
album cover and everything.
Is it gonna be you in the garage?
It's gonna be me in my garage sitting on my bed, and it's gonna like so I used to have a big ass mirror on the back of my wall because I'm a
Oh, okay.
dancer.
Yeah.
So I had a big ass mirror.
Because you're
and-
what?
A dancer.
Oh, dancer.
I'm
Oh,
a professional dancer
oh.
for a dance crew too.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
And I'm gonna have like I'm gonna do like kind of like people who inspire me on there. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Mhm.
So like kind of like Juice, Logic, because I was really into basketball at the same time. Kobe, MJ,
Yeah.
LeBron. Like I'm gonna have like different people who inspire me on that. Like kind of like push me. Like
Yeah.
I could be like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could strive for greatness. And that's basically the album cover. That's where my dreams took place. That's
Yeah.
why it's called that because, I've been dreaming about like singing or rapping for like ever. I've been okay. So I first wanted to be a singer when I was a kid. I can't sing though. I'm like okay. I'm not bad, but I'm not good at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I found rap and I got into rap and I'm really good at rap. Everybody would tell me I'm really good. I'd get into freestyle circles at school, and I'd kill it and stuff. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm gonna go with rap. I'm gonna sit with it. I'm gonna go for it.
Did you do choir in school or anything too?
Nah, nah. I didn't want to do that. I was
No.
like, I did music. I did the music stuff in elementary. You know how like reading, math, learning,
Yeah,
PE,
yeah.
and then music, whatever. I did that shit, but I didn't do like choir or anything.
Yeah.
I did band. Band I did do. I played three
Yeah.
instruments.
Oh, dang.
I played guitar, piano, and the drums. I've
Oh,
been
dang.
playing-
I have all three of those instruments right
Oh,
there.
real?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
My dad plays the drums.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I can do a little bit of piano.
Yeah.
Apparently, my mom's buying a piano tomorrow, so I guess we're gonna need another
bro.
piano. Yeah. And my brother can play guitar.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't.
I
Yeah.
took guitar class at school. No.
No.
I just don't have that musical.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was 7, guitar. I've been playing drums since middle school, and I've been playing piano since middle school too. Cause I kind of picked up piano after drums.
Yeah. So do you play on your own beats? Like.
No, I want to play on one of these beats. So one of my beats, my producer made a riff, and he's gonna clean it up. But I'm gonna tell him that I think I wanna like learn it by myself and do it by myself, like you
Yeah.
know, cause like if I could do that, play it at a show. Actually, it's kind of crazy that I kind of got a show coming up too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know exactly when, but so there's this guy that I play basketball with at his apartment complex with
Yeah.
my other friends, and he's a DJ. And
Oh, okay.
I showed him some of my songs. I was like, bro, let me perform with you, like, cause he does shows.
Yeah.
I was like, let me perform with you. Let me do one song, you know, And he's like, well, let me see one of your songs. Let me hear one. I'm like, all right, I got you. I was like, here's my album music too, just in case you want to check out that song. I was like, here's a song. It's like a Lil Peep vibe. It's coming out soon. I was like, let me know what you think. And he liked it. And he's like, let's definitely get to work. Let's do something. I'm like, say less. I'm like, I'm kind of excited for that too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's cool.
that's coming up
That's
soon.
cool. So you'll be announcing that on like your Instagram.
On my
So
Instagram,
people
Snapchat,
follow your
everything.
Instagram,
Yeah.
they'll be able to keep up with that. Yeah. Cool. So you said you're a dancer too. Do you think that being a dancer helped with uh, like, uh, like being able to like be on beat and like, you know what I mean?
Sort of.
Like
I
with
think
tempos and stuff like that.
band helped me more.
Yeah.
Band helped me more because it
Were
was.
you doing band before dance?
Well, I've been dancing my whole life, but
Oh.
I've been like professionally dancing. I didn't start until I was 16.
Oh.
And then I've been in band forever. So band kind of opened that gateway of like tempos and stuff and getting on
Yeah.
the beat, and then dance helped me like use what I used in band for dance, and then I
Yeah.
kind of put that all together for rap, and so it helps me. Sometimes I get off beat because sometimes I'm like kind of funky with this beat,
Yeah.
and then I gotta like figure myself out. But most of the time, yeah, it kind of does help me in a way.
Yeah.
I kind of use like my strengths from dancing and band
Yeah.
to work on music.
Do you think you'd ever want to dance in one of your music videos?
Almost definitely, I'd be like
Yeah.
Chris Brown. Man.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would definitely be
Yeah.
be dancing on my music
Or
video.
Usher.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I love dancing. Dancing whenever I'll never stop dancing.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think a lot of people dance anymore like that.
No. I think the last person that tried to dance like that was Drake with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And Drake was just a snake. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Brown. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
a funny music video though.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's pretty cool. So do you record like yourself and then send it to your producer, or do you go to his studio and do everything there?
I basically go to the studio. So I do record myself at times when I'm like I have an idea and I don't want to write it down. I kind of want to record it. I'll record it. Like I recorded a few hooks, I recorded a few verses, and I'll send it to my producer.
Yeah.
So most of the time though, it's like I go to my producers and we do everything there.
Yeah.
We'll lay everything down. Basically, like kind of like a blueprint. We'll lay a
Yeah.
blueprint down, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? I just had. Oh my gosh. um. What the heck was I gonna say? Oh my gosh.
Do you think aliens exist?
Do I? Yeah. I don't think they're big green.
Nah.
Bobblehead.
They definitely something different. I don't know if they're more intelligent or less intelligent. I kind of want to know. That's what's curious to me is if they're more intelligent or less intelligent.
I mean, if what they're saying are real UFOs and they made it here and out,
Yeah,
they're pretty smart.
I mean, yeah, they gotta be pretty smart for that. But still, I mean, we haven't seen anything. And I'm like the whole. I don't see it till I don't believe it till I see it. You know what I mean? Same thing with like ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't believe it till I see it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. So I go to this place called the Bridge. I don't know if it's called the Donkey Lady Bridge. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
you-
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I go there. I went with my friend.
I've never
and-
been there, but
You never been there?
I want to. But
You need to go, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's amazing. It's on a full moon. It's really nice because you can just see the whole sky. You can see all the stars, and it's a
Yeah.
great place to walk. Sometimes it's scary, but most of the time it's chill. Oh, this one time we went with this. We met up with this dude who was a medium, or a clairvoyant or something like that. I forgot what he said he was.
Yeah.
He's a really cool dude though. I like him. And I was like, I'm that type of person who just jokes, laughs, and talks out my ass half the time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this dude, here we go, big guns over here,
Yeah.
talks to ghosts, I see dead people. I'm like capping. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's capping. Right, we walked, and I'm still talking to my ass. We walked back, and everybody wants a reading from him. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And then he gives them a reading, and they're like, hit me spot on. I'm like, and they're like about to cry and stuff. I'm like, you guys are capping. You're just gassing him up. And so I went and I was like, give me a reading. I want to read next. I won't even lie. He got everything spot on. Everything was spot on. I was like,
gosh.
shit, I'm about to cry. I'm like, I feel them because he brought up my dead aunt. I didn't even say who died. I didn't even say she died. He brought up my dead aunt. And he's like, I want to say there's a dead aunt around. I'm like, I'm like, bro, how you know all this? Like, I was like Lil Uzi for a minute. Yo, he know too much.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever like do anything supernatural in like music videos or anything like that? Like go to a place like that or like?
Oh yeah, I want to go to the Yorktown Memorial.
Oh, okay.
I want to go there. I want to go there overnight. I'd definitely be down to do a music video in there
Yeah.
if they'd let me. I don't know if they'd let me, but if they did, or if any other place let me, I know I definitely want to do like a walking music video at the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Walking down the trail while I'm just like either freestyling or just like rapping
Yeah.
on a really fast beat. That's one thing I want to do. I have a few ideas for music videos. I have a filmographer, or I don't know if that's how you say it, videographer. I have one of those too, to do it, and he's helping me I'm getting into photos and filming,
Yeah.
and so he's helping me like kind of get my foot in. To help, like he's teaching me. I'm going with him while he films or whatever, and learning new tricks and stuff. Because I want to do that. It really piqued my interest too. Yeah. So that's really cool.
I do that stuff.
You do that?
Yeah, I do photo and video. I'm like.
I really got interested in it, and I was like, you know what, I want to get into it. I'm like, I want to do it. Fuck it. And so I texted him. He called me, and then one thing led to another, and now we're working, and he's taking me on filming stuff to go film.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. So do you have any like? I'm assuming you're gonna drop merch at some point.
Yeah.
Like that's part of everything. Do you have any ideas for that already? Like you ever just think of something like, oh, that's gonna be good for merch? Like obviously with your name, like you can do some cool stuff like Saint Lucifer. Like
so on my Apple Music, my it's a picture of me, and it's the devil horns, and it's the halo.
Yeah.
So one thing I do like is the emoji.
Yeah.
You know the emojicon, how it has the devil and the smiley face, and they're like half and half.
Yeah.
Something like that, like my face but animated.
Yeah.
Like that with the devil horns and the halo.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be really fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like that's something I want to do too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't thought too much into merch lately. Like everything's kind of just starting off slow right now.
Yeah.
But once I get building, once I build fans and stuff, actual fans, like no offense to the fans I already have, I'm just saying my fan base is really small, and I love every single fan that I do have right now. But for once I start building more fans and more fans and more fans, once I get like over 100 streams a day, like every day I have 100 people listening to my song, or 1,000 streams, a day or a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's when I'll start making merch and be like if you want merch, like here you go.
Yeah.
And then I'll most likely I'll probably have the guy who does my cover art do my merch too.
Yeah.
Because I just trust him enough to be like I want you to draw me something. Don't even tell me what it is. Surprise me. I believe that you got it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you're gonna be a rapper and all that. So what would be your dream? Obviously, I'm gonna assume it's Eminem.
Yeah.
But I don't know that anybody would really want to collab with Eminem because you just be put in the ground. Like it's almost embarrassing.
I've seen some rappers. Eminem picked some rappers to be on his album, on his latest album. Eminem definitely would have been would be a collab that I would want to collab with.
Yeah.
Polo G, honestly, Polo G kind of hitting right now. I definitely I didn't like Polo G in the beginning, not because I never. It was basically because I didn't hear his music. That's basically why.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I don't like a lot of rappers, because I don't listen to the music. Like Lil Baby, I don't like him because I just don't listen to his music. I'm like, and if it has little in it, I probably won't like you because you're little.
Do you like Russ at all?
Russ, I fuck with Russ.
Yeah,
I
like
definitely
Russ.
could see something with Russ. Honestly, the person who I'd most likely want to do a collab with would be either Logic or Ski Mask. Those would be probably the top two artists I want to collab with.
Logic would have to come out of retirement, though.
Yeah, I don't care. I drag him out, man. I'm a dad, too. I'll drag him out.
Yeah. You're a dad?
Yeah, I have a son. I have a 8-month-old son.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I don't care. I drag him out every time. I'm like, get over here, man.
Yeah.
We're doing a collab.
Yeah.
I've always talked about it, about doing a collab with Logic. Like, Logic would be like
Be your top.
Yeah, we fit so well because a lot of people say I also sound like Logic when I rap. Like when I rap fast and stuff, and I'm not doing melodic beats or I'm not doing little peep type stuff. A lot of people say I sound like Logic. Like, dude, you sound like Logic. Like you're literally Logic. I'm like, dang, I'm not trying to go for Logic, but I mean, thank you. I mean, I guess like I sound like somebody. I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. Um, did it take you a while to find your sound? Like it's not like your sound is like you. Like did you go through like different
Mm,
types of things? Like
no, I mean, I'm still experimenting. I'm
yeah,
still going through like trying new things out. Like I said, every song is gonna be different on this album.
yeah,
Every song is gonna sound the same.
yeah,
Um, but I've always rapped fast.
yeah,
That's how I've always rapped. I've always rapped, and it's mainly because of Eminem and Logic. Those are the main two
yeah,
reasons why I rap the way rap fast. I spit it, like blah 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 like
yeah,
fast.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I think that's my main style. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then I started listening to Eminem. Eminem. I started listening to Ski Mask, and I started saying, "Hey, ski," like
yeah,
stuff like that, going higher and lower with my voice,
yeah,
and stopped being more monotone. Started being more like bringing my voice up and then bringing my voice down. I started doing that a lot. And Juice WRLD helped me with that too, and Trippie Red too. I really like Trippie Red. Trippie Red
yeah,
really goes in.
yeah. Do you like Lil Dicky at all?
I
I think he's hilarious.
I
Dude.
think he's funny.
Yeah,
I
and
he's funny to listen to. He's not somebody you bump or somebody
no,
like you
yeah,
take seriously. It's more of a funny rap, like the one he did with Chris Brown.
yeah. He does have some bars though. Like if he were to take it
Oh
seriously,
yeah, when he freestyles, he can eat.
yeah.
He can eat a beat, bro.
Dude, I've seen some of the videos of him doing like freestyles and like the
Hmm.
on interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, like if this guy took it seriously,
yeah.
he
He
would be up there.
honestly, he'd be top tier rapper. I'll keep it a buck. He'll be a top tier rapper if he tried. If he tried, he doesn't try. I know he doesn't try. He just fucks around and has fun with it.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Did you ever watch his TV show?
No,
Dave?
it's on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
wanted
called
to
Dave.
watch it, but I got into anime at the time, so
Yeah.
I started watching anime
Yeah.
too much.
Do you think that inspires like your music at all? Like any of like the anime theme songs or like any like
The anime theme songs definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
You were saying the art does too, like
The
inspire
art,
your
yes, the art. Also, like the style. Like my favorite style is the Naruto style. That one and the Demon Slayer style too. I really like both of those styles. Those are my favorite styles. And that's kind of like what I'm going for is like kind of like Demon Slayer slash Naruto like art cover is what I'm going for. Um, I also do like Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know if you've seen them or
I've heard about it,
you've
yeah.
heard about it. I do like that. I like the art style. Um, since I have like a really petite like kind of like body style, my friends kind of call me Ban, and he's
Mm.
like a really skinny dude, like a really built skinny dude, like six pack.
Yeah.
He's slim, but he's like strong as hell.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And I'm not as tall. I'm not really tall. He's like super tall. But like they since I'm skinny and stuff, they call me the like Mexican Ban.
Oh yeah.
And then same thing with Eminem too. I'm like the Mexican Eminem because I could spit it fast and I could just like it's weird because I could spit it like really really fast. Like I don't know, it's complicated, but it's like when I spit it like what the hell, like I don't even know what you're saying. I'm like I know what I'm saying. I'm just spitting it really fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things when people go like really fast. Like sometimes you can't even understand what they're saying.
Like Busta Rhymes
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, yeah. And what was that song they did? Look at me now.
But
Yeah,
and he was just going. He
It
was just
just
going
sounded like
off.
like it didn't
Yeah.
even sound like anything.
He was
Really.
popping off with that song.
But that's why I like Eminem because you can always like understand every
you
single
can.
word he
and
says.
he broke his record too with Godzilla. He broke his record for
Yeah.
Rap God with
Yeah.
like the most syllables.
Yeah, and you
It's
could still
crazy.
understand what he was
Mhm.
like. Understand what he was saying.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast people can rap. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen The Fastest Man Talk or whatever, and he sang "Bad" in like 20 seconds by Michael Jackson.
Oh dang,
Yeah, he sang it in like 20 seconds, the whole song.
dang! I haven't seen that.
It's great. It's on like YouTube. I think it was 20 seconds or it was a minute or something like that. I don't know. But he read the whole song super duper fast. I'm like, man, how do you even process all that?
Yeah.
And I can't even process. I could probably process like 5 words a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think sometimes when they rap really fast like that, though, like they cut some corners. Like they say like half words.
Probably.
And, like
Sometimes it gets tricky. Sometimes you just have to repeat your line over and over and over again. Like there's sometimes when I'm rapping and I get stuck on a part and I'm like like I can't say that part. I can't say that part clean enough to go into the next part.
yeah,
So I just have to like repeat until I finally get it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you ever listen to like a song and you're like, dang, I wish I could have been in that studio session. Like this studio session would have been
Yeah, one of
amazing.
them was the Lundown,
Oh yeah,
or the London.
the London.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to say it.
that's oh, who is that again? That's
J
J
Cole,
Cole
J
and
Cole. I think Travis Scott was on it, if I believe, and I think it was. I want to say Gunna. I'm not sure though.
yeah, yeah,
Or Young Thug.
yeah. That's the
So, but kind of
at
they
the
Young
London.
Thug, Gunna, and Future. To
Yeah,
me, they all sound the same.
yeah. That's me at the London. That one.
Yeah,
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 with J Cole.
yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been a good studio session.
I feel like that. I feel like that was like crazy. That and Butterfly Effect by Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, I think one of the top ones that I would have liked to go to would probably be Young, Wild and Free, with Snoop
Young
Dogg
Water was.
and Wiz Khalifa and
Bro, you already know they would be like smoking like hella
yeah,
blunts right there.
yeah, that would be crazy.
That'd been dope. That'd been dope. That's crazy. I think also take a step back with X and Ski Mask.
Oh, okay.
Fucked up. Like that would have
Yeah,
been insane,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. There's definitely yeah. That's a question I gotta
Oh,
start
riot
asking.
would have happened in that studio right there.
Do you like to smoke or drink when you rap as well? Do you think
I
that
smoke
helps you?
nicotine. I don't smoke weed. I just
Nicotine.
smoke nicotine.
Yeah,
I don't drink that often. I usually just drink whenever I'm at home.
yeah,
And I don't smoke weed. I quit weed.
yeah,
I just stick to nicotine.
yeah,
And I don't know. I can't say it helps me. I can't say it doesn't help me. I just do know it calms me down when I'm feeling anxiety or whatever.
yeah,
So I'll take a hit. Or like especially when I'm stumbling or whatever, I'll take a hit real quick. I'll get right back into it and it'll help me. It'll like
yeah.
help me kind of clean up like what I was like trying to work on.
Yeah. Have you heard that song "Nikki" by
By
Logic?
like Logic, yeah,
Yeah.
talking about his nicotine addiction
Yeah.
or whatever and smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I really like that song. And ever since I heard that song, I've been resorting to nicotine. I've been calling nicotine Nikki.
Really?
Ever since, I always call it Nikki. So whenever I talk about it in a song, I always refer to it as Nikki. Every time, I
Yeah.
always refer like kind of because like when he was talking about when he was like kind of like I don't know how to say the word, but when he was talking about the song, basically, he was saying that
He's
Nikki.
deconstructing.
Yeah, how it was supposed to be like kind of like a sad love song, sort
Yeah.
of like that.
Yeah.
But also talk about his personal issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like, for people who are heartbroken, they can listen to this song, but it's not also just about that. It's also about my nicotine addiction, and it kind of
Yeah.
helps me get through that.
Yeah.
And how he quit.
I love songs that are like that, like double entendres.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, those are. I love those kind of songs where you can mean like.
Two things
Two
that
different
two things
things,
that
yeah.
and it sounds like it's one thing, but it can lead
Yeah.
into another thing.
I think
Yeah.
country songs are really good at doing that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Most
there's
definitely.
there's a song out right now. It's by John Party. It's
Oh, John Party, I like him. I listen. to him.
It's I want to kill a little time with you.
I haven't heard that song.
But he says tequila. I want tequila a little time with you.
Yeah,
And I love those songs, like double entendres like that.
yeah.
Those are pretty good. Do you listen to any other genres besides rap that you think that, like, what do you call it, like a guilty pleasure genre or something like that? Like my brother listens to a lot of country.
Oh, bro.
That guy Cujo, he's in gospel.
Gospel.
Yeah.
I don't really see music as like or music that kind of stands out for me as a guilty pleasure
Or just like music that someone would think you listen to, like if Eminem said he listened to like screamo, you'd be like, okay.
Okay. I listen to a lot of childhood music.
Okay.
Like Nickelodeon type
Yeah,
thing because
yeah.
it reminds me of my childhood, so that's why I listen to like
Like
Big Time
theme
Rush.
songs?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Big Time Rush. Disney 2. I like that song from that rap battle from Let It Shine.
Oh yeah. The ending one, yeah.
Yeah, the truth or whatever. That one.
Maybe a bus boy, but you just got served.
Yeah, I was listening to that the other day while I was mowing the lawn, bro. I was listening to that. I was like,
Yeah.
damn. I was like, that kind of went in. I'm not gonna cap. I'm like, but yeah, I guess that because sometimes like I'm like, fuck. I was like, I don't even know if I want to listen to it. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to, but I'm kind of scared.
I miss the Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah, I
Pretty good.
love watching all the old Disney
Yeah.
Channel movies. It just reminds me of like being a kid.
Yeah.
Like I miss being a kid. Like I remember being a kid, I want to be grown, but now that I'm grown, I want to be a kid. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
I like listening to the Nickelodeon ones too. Like I listen to the Drake and Josh theme song all the time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That shit bump. That shit, but I won't even cap. Like I would literally see Drake Bell in person, have him sing me that song. I would
Yeah.
only want to see him just for that.
I would love to have Drake and Josh on this podcast.
Bro, that'd be dope.
That would be so cool.
Bro, Josh Peck is like a dad and stuff,
Yeah.
so it's like complicated. And then Drake, I don't even know what Drake doing. Drake doing something else.
Yeah, he's just kind of. I don't really. You haven't seen
heard
much
from
of
him.
him.
I haven't seen anything from him. I don't know if he does music still or if he does any movies or anything.
He did a song in that show in Drake and Josh as well. It's called "Makes Me Happy." I don't know if you remember that one. It was one of the episodes that he did. I think it was at Helen's wedding episode.
Helen's wedding? I haven't seen it.
It was so good. That song was so
I haven't seen Drake and Josh in a minute, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah. And iCarly had a good theme song.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Victorious.
Victorious, they had a lot of good songs in that show.
Yeah. They bumped No Cap.
Honestly, I think that Andre was one of the best singers in that show.
Almost definitely. Andre could hit it, bro. Him with the piano.
With the keys.
Yeah.
Him and Jade were the two best.
Jade was hot.
Jade was really, really, really good. Yeah.
I don't even cap. She was hot. I was like, what, like 13? I was like, damn. Man.
I thought it was weird that they never showed Beck like do anything. Like all the rest of them
he was
would like sing and do all their things.
Maybe he was an artist. Maybe he drew or he created shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe.
And then after that, they came out with the spin-off, the Sam and Cat.
Yeah, that was. I didn't care for that one. I don't even think
I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I was like, this shit whack. And I was like.
Do you think you draw inspiration for music from those kind of shows too?
The biggest one would be Big Time Rush. That's the show that got me into wanting to be a singer. Like I saw it. I remember the first time when it came out. I was at my grandma's. It was like during like the beginning of like 3rd, 4th grade, and the first episode ever came on, and I instantly was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "I like this show," and I was like, "Fuck." And so it's the reason why I stopped listening to them was because I was bullied for it in like elementary and middle school.
Oh yeah.
Because like it was like I guess it was weird that I really liked the show and I really liked the songs or whatever, and I was like I'm like at an extent I could see it, but then again I was like a kid, so like I'm like fuck it, I was a kid. I'm like I'm grown now. I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And so I listened to them, and turns out one of my friends fucking loves them as much as I love them. I'm like, no way. I was like, so we'll put on Big Time Rush and we'll fucking like sing our hearts out to those songs, man.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
So would that be a dream collab then? Do a song with Big Time Rush?
Almost definitely. I would love to get Big Time Rush on this song. Apparently they're gonna do like a reunion tour, and
really?
I'm like no cap. I'm kind of gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna go see y'all.
Yeah.
I'd love to get Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That'd be a crazy collab there. That'd be funny. That'd be cool. You think you'd ever like sample something from like a TV show or something like that?
Worldwide by Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
I like the beat. The piano on it. I like it. Yeah. I think I'd probably sample that.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do a sample from some songs. I don't know how to do it, and I've been talking to my producer, and he knows how to do it, but it takes a process. I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I have that time to wait. I'm like, fuck it, we'll just start from scratch with every beat. I'm like, until we can figure something out, until I learn more about it, then we'll start sampling. Because I do want to sample. I want to sample some songs.
Yeah.
From other songs.
Yeah.
One of them that comes to mind is No Role Models by J. Cole.
Okay.
Some Logic songs. What's that song? Run It. Run It and what's that song? I forgot what it's called. It was on his second album.
Did you ever see him in concert, Logic?
No, I was so close to seeing him at the Bonica Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Six Flags, so close. But no, sadly no. The only people I've seen in concert was Trippie Redd. I've seen Juice WRLD. I've seen Trippie Redd twice. I don't know if you know who Guns N' Roses are. I've seen Guns N' Roses.
Of course I know who Guns N' Roses are.
Journey.
Are you kidding me? Of course I know who Guns N' Roses are.
Megan Thee Stallion, The Baby.
Paradise City.
Yeah, that's the first song I listened to by them too. Shit, I can't even think of it. I've seen a lot.
So I've seen Post Malone.
I was so close to seeing Post Malone.
He was really, really, really good. I've seen Khalid.
Khalid, nice.
He's really good. I like his beats and stuff like that.
His beats are really like kind of soothing. Like
they remind me of like a Kyle.
Yeah.
I think him and Kyle should do a song together.
I think it would be a banger.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
For sure. Maybe him, Kyle, and Yachty.
Yachty. I don't know about Yachty. I don't know about Yachty. I
Him and
know
Kyle make some good stuff.
him and Kyle do make a good song, but I don't know him and Khalid.
Yeah, that's true. I've also seen Maroon 5. I don't know if you know who they are.
I know who they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
they go hard.
Yeah, they're really good. I saw Panic at the Disco.
Ah, bro, they're amazing.
Dude, his voice is
Yeah.
so good. It's ridiculous.
Oh man, I liked him in High Hopes.
Yeah.
High Hopes was a really one, and then he dropped his new one. He dropped a song called "Dying in L.A." And it was like very, it was like basically just a piano. It was just him and the piano and his vocals. It was really good.
Yeah. My favorite song by them is Death of a Bachelor. It'll always be Death of a Bachelor,
Yeah.
always.
That one went in.
So good. He hits such a high note in that song. Oh my gosh, dude. And when we saw him in concert, he was like doing backflips on the stage and stuff.
No way.
Too. Yeah.
That
I was like,
crazy.
dang, okay, this guy can do a lot. I've also seen Train. I don't know if you know who Train is. Hey Soul Sister and all those ones. Yeah. They were really good. Really, really good. I've seen Lucas Graham.
Lucas Graham, bro.
Yeah, he
Lucas
sings,
Graham's voice is so nice.
The song 7 Years.
7 years, yeah.
Yeah, he does a bunch of other ones, but that's
yeah. He has another album too. It's called the Purple Album or whatever.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I have a T-shirt for that.
Oh, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that album.
I actually met him at his concert.
You met him? No
so
way.
we started going to his concerts when they were like little standing concerts, like at the Paper Tiger. Yeah.
Oh, he performed at the Paper Tiger?
Yeah, we seen him like in little stuff like that. And then he blew up. So we got to meet him one time after one of those small concerts. I have a picture hugging him and stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so dope. I'd love to get him on the track too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And then I've also seen a bunch of country stars.
Oh, bro?
Yeah, Josh Turner. What's his name? Dirk Bentley, Tim McGraw.
And
Yeah. Maybe lock them doors and turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Dirk Bentley. I've seen Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw was really good.
Tim McGraw, yeah.
Yeah. Skydiving. That's a tough song, yeah. Who else have I? I've seen a bunch of them. What's their name? Montgomery Gentry. Got to see him before he died.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Gentry that died. There are two guys, something Montgomery and something Gentry.
Yeah.
I don't know their first names, but their band is Montgomery Gentry, and Gentry died.
Yeah.
And then I've seen Morgan Wallen. Mm-hmm. He was super good. I love Morgan Wallen. You know who that is, right?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
You know the song Whiskey Glasses?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Chasing You, Up Down. Yeah, all those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so good. I love country music.
Yeah, I didn't really get into country until I moved over here on this side.
Yeah.
Because of like all the people that were over here listen to country. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't really listen to country like that.
Yeah.
But, I'll give it a try.
Country has some good writing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's really good.
Yeah.
At first, I hated it. My mom hates it.
Yeah.
I hated it. I was like, I don't want to listen to country. Country sounds like fucking lame. I'm like, I'm used to rock and roll and rap and hip hop and stuff. Why would I want to listen to country? Then I got into it because of my friends over here, and I've been listening to it ever since. And I love it. I go to Cowboys. And we'll bump to the country music they play.
Yeah. Oh, I love country. Oh, I think Rodney Atkins too.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. He's the one that sings that song. What's it called? The one about "You're My Buckaroo." When we're talking about his kid.
No, I've never heard that song.
Just Like You, I think it's called. Or Just Like Me,
Just
one
Like
of
You.
those ones. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, he was really good too. I've seen a good amount of concerts. They're pretty good there. When I was a baby, I guess I saw the Steve Miller Band.
The Steve Miller? Yeah, I know who they are.
I don't remember it, but I guess I did. I've seen Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, bro?
Yeah, he was good. He was
I
really
remember him back
good.
on YouTube with all of his
He
funny
would be
music.
a good collab.
I think it'd be funny to make a collab
You
with
can
him.
sample his accordion.
I think him and Lil Dicky should make a collab.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be a good one. You could sample his accordion playing. He's like a professional accordion player.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Make a fire beat with that. That'd be.
I want to do one with like a car, like a sample, a muffler like going off, or a
Oh,
car starting,
yeah.
like a cold start
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah.
I think that would sound amazing.
Yeah. Or like when it starts beeping at you when your gas is low.
Yeah. Or yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when you don't have your seatbelt on.
Yeah. One of those ones. That'd be cool. Yeah. I always think about that, like all the little noises like that people could use to make things, like literally.
There's so many different things you
like,
could do to
whatever.
make it be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie it was, but they were DJs or whatever, and they would take random noises and they would make beats out of them, like EDM beats.
Yeah.
Like I remember distinctly. I remember in the trailer, Zac Efron was in the movie,
Oh.
and he like boom 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 with the nail gun. And he
Oh,
uses
dang.
that to make a beat.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
know. I don't know if you know who Futuristic is.
Yeah. He's on YouTube, right?
Yeah. He made a beat with like a water bottle and like a bunch
He's
of
the
different
short black
stuff.
guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah,
4'8".
yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
5'8" or whatever,
Yeah,
5'7".
he's done some of those videos where he goes on campus and just raps to people.
Yeah, he's like, can I rap for y'all?
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got into him. I really got into him, and I remember he dropped a remix to Queen's Rap or whatever. Queen something. You can call it the King's Rap or whatever, and he fucking killed that. I mean, like he like when I mean he killed, I'm like, shit. I'm like low key like next Eminem. That's you. I'm not even in the cap. Like he's really good too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like he kind of fell off. Like the stuff he puts out now, but like I mean his old stuff bumps though.
You think you'd ever want to do something like that, like go to a campus or something and just like surprise people?
I see. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about like going downtown, taking a box with me and rapping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, it'd be really good because it'd really get me my name out there. It'd really like people would be like, oh shit, like good, like you got Apple Music or Spotify or something like that, or your SoundCloud. I'm like, oh yeah, look this up. You know what I mean? Because you see a lot of people playing like trumpets or the violins or whatever downtown or guitars. They're just downtown. They just hook it up and they play. They just play for like hours on end.
I've ever since I got my truck, at least I've been thinking about this idea where I can get like a couple San Antonio rappers or whatever and put like a big speaker in the back of my truck. And just like a concert from the back of my truck.
Bro, that'd be dope.
That'd be so cool, I think. And I think that'd be super cool for video on my other YouTube channel.
I think just throwing just inviting a bunch of people to like a house or whatever, and having a bunch of artists like have our own kind of like Lil Peep did it when he did Beamer Boys, like have like a whole ass house. Yeah, when he did Beamer Boys, like because I watched the documentary on him. When he did Beamer Boys, what they did was instead of like going to like a place like Paper Tiger or whatever and going and performing there.
Yeah.
They did it at their like own house, and so they threw a big ass fucking like house party basically, and they did a whole concert with like him. It was like him and like the people he was rolling with at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like if we did that, like if we had like a bunch of artists like do that and like do that at somebody's house, that would be fucking insane. That'd be dope.
That's
and we
crazy.
recorded it all, posted it all, bro. Our names would be like fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely want to, work out the logistics of that and do something cool like that.
I think that'd be dope. I think something like that would be like insane. I think that'd be a lot of publicity for a lot of rappers, smaller rappers, bigger rappers, like especially for the smaller rappers because the bigger rappers are probably gonna bring in a lot more people than the smaller rappers are. And so they're gonna see all these people, and the biggest artist, whoever has the most following or whatever, could go last, but the smallest starts going up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that'd be dope. I think something like that would be dope. That'd be insane. Having a little house party, inviting I don't know how many people you could fit in I mean, it depends on the house, but how many people you could fit. 300-400 people or something like that.
Yeah. And it'd be better to do it at like a ranch house or something rather than in a neighborhood.
And it's crazy because I have a ranch house.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like literally it could be at my house. Like it could literally work at my house because my house I have like 2 acres or whatever, so it could work at my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, so like if you want to figure something out, hey, just let me know.
Yeah, that's an idea and a half right there. That's pretty good. Yeah. Boom. All right, so we'll move on to the quote of the day now. Now that we gave away our best ideas, please don't take them. So essentially, I just pull out a quote, and it's the quote of the day until next episode. And it could be from anyone, it could be from a president, it could be from a Nickelodeon show, it could be Mr. Miyagi.
No way.
It could be whatever. I put a bunch of them in here. Oh.
Do you like throw them away, or what do you do with them?
I stick it up here.
Or you stick it up there? Oh.
Ooh, this is a Ronald Reagan one. Ooh,
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. My tape. I had tape back there. I don't know. Found it. Okay. It says, there's no limit to the amount of good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit.
I care about my credits. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with specific things, like I would like my credit for this podcast.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like if I gave a donation to a bunch of money.
Oh yeah. Okay, like
Like,
charity or something like that. Yeah,
charity or
I don't
something
care.
like
I don't
that,
care.
like it doesn't matter if I.
But like if I'm dropping a song or whatever, my like it's gonna be dropping on my
I think
Apple Music account and shit.
I think it's just saying that as long as you're not doing like charitable stuff, like
For nothing.
things for other people,
Or just to
for
like
your name.
like yeah. So see, that's one thing I've been wanting to do too. Like once I like blow up or whatever happens in the future, I want to be able to do charity. I want to do like what kind of like X did, because X bought a bunch of instruments and games and shit for a bunch of children.
Yeah.
And I want to do the same thing, kind of like David Dobrik too. David Dobrik's kind of like an asshole now or something like that.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. Apparently there was some scandal. I didn't really
some
look
shit
into it.
happened. I don't care. I tell this to my sister because I'm a really big David Dobrik fan. He's the one who got me into vlogging. I'm like Dick Rider for David hashtag.
Yeah.
Because David's innocent or whatever, but people
Yeah.
are probably gonna call me dumb or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some charity stuff too. Like when I look at charity stuff, I look at Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Mr. Beast
goes insane with this shit.
Yeah.
Man. He be selling cars for like $1 and shit. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, why couldn't I have seen him that day?
Right? That's crazy.
He bought like all of them.
Yeah, he did that one video where he gave away $1 million.
No way.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
There's like a giant cube of $1 million in cash, and everybody had their hand on it.
That's crazy.
I
Or
was like,
when he did that everybody in the grocery store, I'm buying all your groceries.
Oh yeah.
That was insane too. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. I was like,
Yeah.
bitch. I was like, come to San Antonio, dog.
Definitely. All right, you can sign the poster. By the way, I got a bunch of new colors, as you can see here. Boom, bunch of new colors. So, go ahead. There you go. Boom. So, if people want to find you, obviously I'm going to link all your Instagrams and links and all that down below. But is your handle St. Lucifer the Outcast?
On Instagram, no, but on Apple Music Apple and Spotify and stuff, that is Saint Lucifer.
With any underscores or anything?
Nothing.
No.
Saint Lucifer the Outcast.
Oh, okay. Perfect. There you go. So if you want to find him, so you're on everything,
Go
right?
check my music out.
Like you said, SoundCloud, Apple, Spotify, Google Music, all that.
Oh yeah, I'm on. I don't know. Disco Kid has a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I just go okay, fucking put it out there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give me my fucking money. I've made 14 cents from fucking one song. So I'm like,
Dang.
it's
better than
somewhere.
making 0 cents from one
exactly.
song.
I'm banking, and one day I'll be famous.
There you go. Yeah, so all his links will be in the description below if you want to check out his music. You said your album is dropping in May?
End of May, beginning of June.
Okay.
I realized, so my favorite person from Big Time Rush is James. I act a lot like James. My hair's long and it's precious to me.
All right. Well, keep on the lookout later May and June and for his album there. It's called Where It All Started, right?
Where My Dreams Took Place.
Where My Dreams Took Place. There you go. And yeah, thank you for watching the 19th episode of this podcast.
19.
And we will see you on Saturday.
Keep it a bug. I gotta get that tattooed on me now. Just 19. It's funny because I have 999 tattooed on me too.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of crazy because.
Oh, from Juice.
Yeah, Juice.
Yeah.
So I like the number 9. That's why I said 9, 14, and 3 was for Chance. 14 was for Trippy. 9 was.
I like
for,
Chance.
Was for fucking Juice.
Oh yeah.
And so now I gotta get 19 on me because for this podcast.